You know, I have to congratulate you. You're on the cover of Shape magazine. I have never been on the cover of Shape magazine. No one wants to put me on the cover of Shape magazine. And you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Is this...
Thank you.
Is this, were you happy with the, I mean, obviously it's a great photograph. Do you know, like, exactly which one they're going to choose to be the cover?
No, you don't. You don't at all. I mean, you take so many photos on the day, of course, and then you really have no idea what they're going to choose. And so, yeah, I call it bootyful.
Bootyful. Yeah. That's very nice. It's a very nice shot.
Thank you.
How are you? That is going to be in the checkout lines as you're leaving.
Yeah.
What's it like for you? You've got your groceries.
And
you've
like
got your
my 3-year-old.
And you've got your 3-year-old, and you're going through the line, and mommy's right there.
Yeah.
Does that need an explanation? Are you cool with it?
I'm cool with it, of course. But yeah, I think it'll be like slightly awkward. But also, like, I'm very proud of it. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my question, and I'm very curious about the modeling. You started as a model at what age?
About 17.
Me too.
Yeah. I started,
Why is that not plausible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so 17 you started out modeling.
Yes.
And you know, it's like you're starting out that young, and you were in places like Japan?
I did. I went to Japan for the first time. I actually went there for many, many years, and I worked and made money to put myself through school. But
so you worked as a model?
You worked as a model, but it's crazy.
What are the gigs like in Japan?
You cannot even imagine. I wore the craziest uniforms for nursing uniforms, you know, janitorial uniforms. I mean, it was not at all.
They put you in a janitor's uniform? How does
the worst, I must say, I shot an ad for Sony for some electronic equipment, and I was working with a monkey that day, and I will never forget his name, and you'll soon find out. His name was Dodo-chan. He was a spider monkey.
Dodo-chan.
Dodo-chan, and the ad was that he was going to sit on top of my head, and it was going to be this cute. He was wearing a hat, and it was going to be this cute little photo, and he was acting up, you know, as sometimes animals do.
Yeah.
And they thought, you know what? Let's get him off our head. Let's give him some fruit, some passion fruit, some melon, some oranges. Let's make Dodo-chan happy. And about 30 minutes later, they're like, okay, Dodo-chan's ready to go back to work. And they place him on my head. And about 5 minutes later, I feel him kind of like wiggling around a little bit. And then I feel the heat.
Oh.
And Dodo-chan took a dump all over my head.
They fed him 15 pounds of fruit.
They did.
And then they put him on your head. They knew what they were doing. They were like, watch this. Dodo-chan. Get up there, Dodo-chan. It's been half an hour.
It was terrible. And at that time, I actually was very professional. And here I was, there was about 7 or 8 Japanese people, all very like diligent and kind, like with paper towel and towels, like cleaning the poo off my head. And we went back to work, and they got the photo, and...
No, you don't get back to work after that.
And then,
you know what? Let me tell you something, Michelle. When a monkey shits on your head, that's when you walk.
No,
that's when it's time to walk off the job.
It's true.
You don't stick around.
It's true. And then,
you don't stick around.
I gotta tell you, and then about 6 months later, I went back to Japan, and there was the ad sitting on all the subways. Like every time I got on the subway in Japan, there was Dodo-chan on my head.
And you realized you got an interpreter to tell you it was an ad for a laxative. When you went back, I thought you said you saw Dodo-chan. Like,
I just sitting there, like, outside my apartment.
I got you pretty good, Dodo-chan.
Exactly.
Andy and I, we've worked with many chimps over the years.
Yes.
And they are tough, man.
There was a chimp in New York that punched me a bunch, that we worked with a bunch of times, and there was a husband and wife, and it was like the sickest, most dysfunctional relationship, and we used this chimp all the time until one time it was punching me so hard that I had to request, like, can we not use this chimp anymore?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
It's
and you're
abusing
kind of
me.
expecting
Andy,
just to take
we
it.
paid that chimp a lot of money to take it.